Hey guys, this is Bad Fast Marley coming to you from Left Turn Broadcasting and Pheonix Raceway, ISM. Doing a little something different here with this setup giveaway. Also, I want to give a huge thanks to all the fans on LTB and everybody who tunes in and subscribed. We hit that 400 subscribers, and as promised, doing that setup giveaway. I actually did a full run here with this setup to show you what this car does. This is a crazy setup. It's something that's just wild. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, holy crap, it's just so different than anything that I've ever done before, but it works and it's fast. As you see, my second lap, well, my third lap was actually my fastest at a 25.652. I've run 25.5s with this. You can loosen this car up and run 25s all day, 25 5s, 25 4s, but I have it a little snug. This thing lasts the whole run here at ISM. It's pretty decent all the way through, not much fall off. You'll see my 20th lap was actually my 8th fastest lap. I ran a 26.294, so a lot of this is just driver and whatnot, so it'll be a little different when you're running it as well. You know, you might hit those more faster lap times. You know, I'm running 3s, 4s, 3s, 26.2, so it's all just hitting your marks, just making it perfect. But in the beginning of your run, you want to be fast. You want to be down in at least those 25.6s, and you definitely hit it with these, with this setup, and you could hit that 25.5. So we'll jump in here and we'll do a lap, and you'll see, you know, kind of where my braking points are, how you want to get into the gas, and whatnot. We're gonna run this one more time. Hit that 6 there in the beginning, but
Clear the pit, hammer now.
is a huge rhythm track. Your marks, it can sway your lap time by tenths. Jump right on into this setup here. Alright, so it's a little wild. You got 8s in the front and 5s in the rear. It's definitely the craziest setup I've ever made. Front weight is to the max. Wedge is at a 50.6. It feels too tight, slows me down a little bit if I go to the 7, and you might have to adjust once you go into a lobby and you test it out yourself. If I drop down to the 5, it gets looser with about 3 laps to go in my run. Now, like I said, you could drop that thing down. If you could drive a looser car, I mean, I like my cars to be nice and snug. You could drop that thing down to a 50.3 and you could knock laps out of the park. I mean, just completely knock them out of the park. You'll see the springs are maxed out in the front, and the rear are maxed out on the left, and by dropping that right spring down lower, it actually stabilizes the rear end of the car and makes it last longer on that long run. Same with the tires. Left rear makes me a little bit looser on the short run, but tightens up as you go. Right rear pressure is down 2 pounds. This track is notorious for tire wear. It's just amazing how the tires wear at this track. You got to really snug up that rear end and figure out how to make the front of the car looser so that you can turn into these turns well, but the back end of the car doesn't want to step around on you as the run goes along. Cambers are pretty much right there, and in the 2s, pretty mediocre, helping with that tire wear. Front sway bar. This is where it gets interesting. Left and right track bar are completely raised all the way up. That helps with the rotation in the center of the turn, so I can get back in the gas earlier. And then that front sway bar being so high stabilizes the car on exit. The rest of the car is pretty much, I got those RPMs up pretty dang high. That 3.55 rear end ratio. Third gear is your drive gear. If you need to stretch it a lap or two and run a little bit lower, you could use the fourth gear, which is blocked out on here at 1 flat on the Nascar Heat 5. But yeah, I'll jump back in here and walk you through a lap now that I'm not really super concentrating here. So this is how I drive this car. Everybody drives this track a little bit differently. Got the TV volume up a bit. Let's turn that thing down. Okay. Come in here, you want to hit the brake and you want to dive this thing down, and bam, as soon as you feel it apex, just slam the gas, ride that thing up towards the wall, roll out so you can maximize the speed. I'm going to cut this track a little bit here. Come into here. You could coast it. I just kind of tap the brake just a hair, just to snug the car, just to, you know, set the car. Just a little tap. And here, braking right about there, diving down onto here, roll it, hit the gas, ride this thing out towards the wall. Got in it a little early. Let out the gas, roll this turn, roll it, put back in the gas right there when you feel it bite. Down the straightaway here. Roll this turn, hit the gas. Drive down here right at the cross. Just a little tap there, set the car. Hit the gas, ride this thing out to the wall, roll out, roll out. You're on the brake. Roll through here, hit the gas. But yeah. Go back to this garage here and show you again. That's pretty much it, guys. Gonna be bringing you a lot more setups. This one's solid. This is a 3x wear setup. If you want to do 1 or 2 times wear, you're gonna want to loosen that wedge up a bit. 4 times wear, maybe snug it up a little bit because it's gonna be looser on you. But yeah, this is a solid car. Craziest setup I've ever made. I mean, as far as track bars and sway bars and bumps, it's definitely out there. But this car's fast and it lasts you the entire run. Like I showed in the beginning of the video, the full run setup, 23 laps on that thing, and car never stepped out on me. It drives solid. It's a very easy car to drive at a tough track like Pheonix. But yeah, definitely hit that subscribe button, and you know, hit us up in the comment section and let us know what you think and whatnot. If you make any changes to it, let us know what you did and if it helped you. And I'll be releasing a setup here or not a setup, a video very shortly showing you my wheel settings, so it'll help you kind of. The car will drive the same way for you as it does for me once I show you the wheel settings, because everybody has their wheel settings a little bit different. That could change the handling of the car, give or take. So I'll be releasing that video as well. I'm on a G29. But yep, thanks for tuning in, and catch you on the next setup giveaway.